Hey, we're Whitehall, and this is the Ben Adams Show. This is actually our first day in Utah, and it was a very snowy day. So, yeah, we're glad to be here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got up at 6 o'clock this morning in Denver, and, something Utah people might not know is that Southerners use water instead of wiper fluid. So, we had frozen water lines in the morning, and, I had to figure out how to de-ice the windshield, all this good stuff. It was a good time.
Yep. Lots of windy roads and trucks passing us and trying to blow us off the road, and it was pretty scary, pretty dicey, but we made it. We're here now.
It's so beautiful. It's way more beautiful than I thought it would be. The mountains and stuff, it's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely think of the national parks, Moab, all that stuff. It's just a wild place.
I think my first thought is a plateau, a big red rock plateau when I think of Utah. But it's wintertime, so all of them are covered in snow right now, so it's really white. But it's pretty both ways. And Salt Lake seems like a cool place, so we're excited to be here for the first time.
We kind of knew some folks that helped us out and got us in touch with them, and it was honestly like a dream. We'd kind of gone from headlining small shows and playing with a lot of friends to doing this huge Midwest tour. So it was kind of a dream come true, childhood dream for all of us. We all listened to them growing up, so it's been a pretty wild 6 months, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it's opened up a lot of doors for us, and we got a lot of fans out of it. So I feel like a lot of people received us really well, and so on this tour we've actually had a few people come out and support us from that tour. So that was cool to see. It feels like that it worked. I think my favorite was probably Austin. We played at Austin City Limits at the Moody Theater, and that was just a really fun show, but also just really cool to play in that room. A lot of histories happened there, so that was cool.
My favorite show was probably in Louisville at the Palace, right? Palace in Louisville, Kentucky, just because all the family came out, and I got to play in front of my grandma, also in front of 2,000 people, which is a strange combo of things to do in your life. But yeah, that was pretty special. So yeah.
I think my favorite show was the Austin show as well. My parents came out to that one, and my dad took me to see the GooGoo Dolls when I was a kid, so it was kind of a special little family moment for all of us, which was nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna cause a tie here. I'm gonna go Louisville as well. It was just a gorgeous venue, and I have a big Irish family, so I had 80 people that I was related to come to that show. So that was pretty fun, pretty wild. No, I think when we recorded, we were like, oh, this one's a little better than the rest, but that's about all we thought of it,
Yeah.
We probably would have worked a little harder on it if we had known it would have gotten so popular.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I knew that one was the best of the bunch, probably, but I liked a lot of the other ones too, just for other reasons. But that one seemed to be the most easily accessible to a large group of people, I guess. So, mine is Fading. I think Fading is my favorite on that record, and it's definitely a deep cut. So,
for us, I think it was kind of a 180. Our sax player actually left the band. He got married and decided to stay in town. So we just kind of wanted to do the opposite of pop with sax and all that stuff. So we just kind of went for this edgier, brighter, brittle record. That's I don't know, rocks a little harder.
Yeah. We wanted to be angry and loud and I don't know, chaotic, and so we did that.
It was kind of funny. Our mission for a little while was to alienate the bros. We kind of had this frat rock, this kind of thing going for us, and we were just no, we're cool, and now we're just back to playing music, which I think is great.
Yeah, we found out we were very uncool, and we're like, we can't alienate anyone.
We like the bros; they're great.
Anybody that likes it.
Yeah, we wanted to do a 180, so it was it's you either like it or you don't. And some people didn't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We still like them, and then they come back. It's cool. Yeah, I wrote most of the lyrics for that one, and it was kind of my pandemic weird dreams that I was having. I was just like kind of freaking out about the world and where we were going, and I just was trying to make sense of stuff. So it's like my little spot in trying to figure out the chaos, and it sounded so different, and now it kind of has this cool groove to it, and I love playing it live.
Yeah, on the last batch of songs that includes dogfights, we went up to the mountains in North Carolina and all sort of got together and wrote the record together, and it was very collaborative, more so than any of the other stuff we've done. So the new stuff definitely feels like it's, you know, equal parts all of us, which is very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so we kind of chose the title because the place we recorded the album, there was this like wonderful pet that lived there that we all came to really love. Her name was Maisie. And I feel like we just kind of connected that abstract title to this collection of songs that we decided were going to go into it and stuff like that. But it all just kind of feels like cohesive when we put that title to it almost. And then the imagery behind it, it feels very, it feels a lot more put together than some of our previous releases where I feel like we were all sort of going in different directions. This one, we're clearly going in a specific direction. And we're, you know, confident about it, I guess. I don't know.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, all the tracks are done. Yeah, it's ready to go. We recorded it in a month, in about 3 weeks last January. So we've kind of been sitting on it, knowing it's kind of been done for a year and just waiting for the stars to align corporate-wise.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I have no idea. I can't wait to find out.
Originally, I thought it would be Don't Check Your Phone, which we released back in October. And it's done okay, but it hasn't taken off more than the other two songs that we released, I thought. So I'm not really sure. Dogfight seems to be doing really well. So that could be one, you know, I could take off at some point. Or I really like Always Here. That's one of the singles that were released towards the actual album release date. And so we'll see. I don't know which one will go be big.
Yeah, we love them all, and I think they have we actually had a really hard time deciding on singles for this record. It was just, they're all built for it, kind of. So it'd be interesting to see what people latch on to and all that.
Yeah.
Weirdest? Yeah, so I guess one of our favorite weird experiences is playing, like, next to people bowling in a bowling alley, but they didn't know we were going to be playing, I don't think. Because they were all just bowling and not paying attention to us, except for the one guy that was directly taking all the sound. We kept being like, we're sorry, but he was just like, no, you guys are great. He was like in the zone bowling, so that was just it's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
A weird situation.
Most of the people were just like, why is there a band here?
Like, the sound was awful. Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was such a weird thing, but, you know, we played a bowling alley in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Today was weird.
Yeah, there's been a million weird days. It's kind of hard to pick one out that's like kind of our normal day.
We can tell you where not to stay red roof wise in Florida.
I feel like we have a lot of weird stories. That one we were talking about recently, so it's like fresh on the mind. I feel like we could come up with a lot. What, the red roof?
Oh yeah, well,
you talk about the red
don't
roof.
Stay there. Well, yeah, well, Jacksonville. I don't want to, you know. I don't want to be mean or anything like that, but they definitely have like a bug and cigarette burn problem in all of the rooms. So if they say, hey, you want to see another room, just say, no, this will do because the other room's going to look worse at the same, I guess. That's about it. That's all I got. Yeah.
One of them is just to kind of keep going. Just keep, like, especially as a band, too. I feel like a lot of bands, like, it gets a little bit tough and they all just kind of fall apart because it's a little hard, but like if you just like, I don't know, if you just keep going, get like push through the hard stuff, I feel like things will eventually happen for you, especially if you have good music, you know, you'll get somewhere. So
play a lot of shows.
Yeah,
just don't stop playing shows.
Yeah, we got some bad advice. It was
put water
the bad
in
advice was to everybody opens a credit card and max it out on merch. We didn't do that because it seemed like a bad idea.
Yeah.
But that band probably has a lot of boxes of merch in their house.
They do. They're not a band anymore. So.
Yeah.
We're in the planning stages right now, I think. We other than the album coming out on the 5th of May, we're hoping for some
should be some
coming together probably more like fall
Yeah.
than than now or the summer. But
Yeah.
we're looking to go out there during the summer too. If people have us out, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
We'll go anyway.
At least
We'll
by the
just drive
fall. Yeah,
places.
at least by the fall we'll be out again.
Yeah, we'll just do it. Yeah.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks,
we
Ben.
have been Whitehall, and this is the Ben Adams Show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Salt Lake.